Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you watch all my other videos and like them. Okay.
Y'all better go like them.
So today's video is a discussion, and the topic we're talking about is friendships. And I have a couple of questions on my notes right here, and I just wanted to see if what she thinks about, friendships, and if she has some good friendships or bad friendships. And the first question I would like to ask you is, what do you call a friend? Be completely honest. What do you call a friend?
Oh, what do I call a friend?
Yes. What do you call a friend?
Somebody that, that's really supportive and I can depend on.
Okay.
Somebody that is always gonna be there for me.
Okay.
Through thin and thick.
Okay. So basically, everything she said, I agree with. A friend to me is someone who can just you can confide in, someone you can still go out with, but that's not all you guys do. You guys,
sure.
Yeah, you guys discuss about everything, God, real life things that you're going through.
Yeah.
Just someone who you can depend on, someone that supports you, someone who doesn't, tell you that you're doing wrong, but also, let you know, oh, you're doing good and all that other stuff.
Yeah,
so that's what
sure.
we call a friend. Okay, do you think friendships are important?
On some aspects, yeah, but on others, no. Because you don't really need, how to put it, I don't know. To me, a friendship, if I have a good friendship, it's okay, that's fine. But if I don't, I'm not really pressed about it. I don't need to go out there and be like, oh, try to search for it. If it happens,
Right.
it happens. But other than that, I'm not really.
Okay. Okay, I feel so I think I agree with you, but then again, I feel like friendships are important. I think it's important because, I think having a friend helps you with your social life.
Right.
I feel like if you just don't have any friends and you just home all day just doing nothing, that's not helping you in your social life. That's not making you more comfortable, to talk to, other people. I don't know. I guess we have two different.
I just feel as though, for me, I would not want to get too up close and personal with anybody because of experiences that I've, been through or whatever I had going on with me. So, high and by is perfect for me than to, get up close and personal and tell this person my business,
Right.
and tell them their business. It's okay, I can listen, but my trust is not up there yet. So it's
Right.
I'm good where.
Well, I also think friendships are important because what if you're not close with family members, or what if you're not as close, you don't have any sisters, or you can't talk about things that you want to talk about to your brothers, or you know what I mean, and if you have a friend, if you have a friend, you can really if you have a good friend that can keep your secrets, or keep your stuff to themselves. I think that friendships are important based on that aspect,
Right. Maybe it's because I haven't, found a
good friend
person. So. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Does your definition of a friend describe a friend that you have today?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
That's sad, but no.
All right. Well, I feel like I have a friend that's described what I describe my friend is. A friend is, and yeah, I do.
I mean, that's a blessing though to have that, but
Yeah.
sometimes things happen and some of us just don't have that. So
Yeah, I understand. Okay. I was gonna say, in what way? So do you have any friends?
I mean, I have friends where I can just, say, hey, how are you? How you doing? But I don't have a friend where I can just run to and say, oh, this person just broke my heart. Can I cry on your
Have you ever had a friend like that?
I've had a friend like that, yeah.
Okay, what do you call a bad friend?
a bad friend. Somebody they just want to go out and party with you, but they're not actually there supporting you when you want to do other things.
Right.
I would say that for sure.
Okay, so I agree with what she said. I think a bad friend is just someone who you can just go out with, you can just party with, you can just drink with. Somebody you can't even really like go to, and they'll actually give you, you know, advice back to, you know, what you're struggling with. Somebody who's like always in competition with you. Like, that's the thing about youth these days, or like just our generation these days. It's always a competition. We're always competing, and honestly I feel like it's really is room for everybody to grow, and I feel like there's no need to, you know, compete against each other. Like, we all need to see each other succeed. You know, it's just I don't get to compete. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, have you ever had a friend that was just there but not really there, if you know what I mean? Like, that was just, I guess we can go back to say, like, you can just go to them party and, you know, but she's not really there for, like, to help you in situations, to support you. Like, if you need her or him, whatever, you can. Have you ever had a friend like that? Okay. Honestly, I would say the same thing. I had a friend like that too. And I mean, it took me to get out the relationship before I can actually look back and think about, you know, oh, this person was really using me. Well, how I felt, this person was really using me, and all this other stuff. So, what made you realize, like, it was a bad friendship, or, what made you realize it was a bad friendship?
So, how do you put this? I just realized, like, the same feelings that I had towards them and wanted to see them happy, it wasn't mutual at all. Like, I was just, the energy, the vibe that I was getting, you know, from them, I wasn't vibing at all. It wasn't a good vibe. It was negative. And I was just like, you know, it's time for me to distance myself, because I don't like being around people like that. And if they're not going to change, you know, their vibe or their energy, there's no need for me to, you know, be around that. So,
Right.
it's just like, peace out. Peace out.
Honestly, in my situation, I didn't really realize. It was, like I said, it made me realize. I realized it when I got out the friendship. But I had people telling me, oh, like, they not really your friends. Oh, they just, you know, using you. Oh, like, stop hanging out with them. Everything they do, you don't have to do, you know. But once I got out the situation, that's when I really, and look back on it, that's when I really realized, like, oh yeah, I was really just following them everywhere. I was really doing whatever they, like, asked me to do. But it's like, they wasn't in the same position to do the same. I'm not saying, like, you do me, I do you, but it was like, you know, like,
honestly, I feel like when you have a friendship, if you're doing something for somebody, they should do the same thing back for you too. That's a real friendship. That's like being brothers and sisters. Like, you can't, you know, be doing all of this for somebody and then they ain't putting nothing in. It's just like being in a relationship. It's just a friendship. Y'all have that bond. So y'all have that bond. So when stuff like that happens, you have to realize, like, no, this is not for me. It's not for me to go.
Yeah, but it took a situation to actually happen for me to realize, you know, like, oh, okay.
It happens to the best of us, so.
Yeah. Next one. How did you get out of that friendship?
I started to once I saw the bad energy and negative energy, and I knew that was not what I wanted in a friendship, I started to distance myself, and it just got to a point where I wouldn't, you know, reply back to texts or calls, and I was just, you know, it was just like, whatever, like, we ain't vibing, so.
For me, like I said, a situation had to happen before I can say, oh, let me fall back. Let me, you know, stop being their friends. And the crazy part is, like, I don't know if I should say this. How can I say this? I thought this friendship would be, like, forever, because, like, I knew them from, like, you know, like,
a long time ago.
But that really don't matter, honestly. Like, time doesn't matter in a friendship. Like, you can meet somebody who you know, what can I say? You can meet somebody today who is doing, like, more for you or supporting you more than the people that you knew from, like, a long time ago. Okay, so another question is, would you prefer like a small group of friends or would you prefer a big group of friends?
Okay, so honestly, this is from an experience. I prefer having like 2 or 3 people in a group than to have, forget even 2 or 3 people, just one person is good enough. Because once you're in a group, it becomes a mess. Because you know, when things go left, people start saying things, and then you gotta go to this person, that person, whatever the case may be. But honestly, I would not ever do a group again because it is a hot mess. So I'd rather do a little clip.
Yeah, I prefer a small group of friends because honestly, I've heard situations where people who have like big group of friends, there's always like a problem, or there's always jealousy, or there's always like, oh, somebody is you like this person more than you like me. Like, let's say if you're having kids, like, who are you gonna choose to be your who
favorite?
Yeah, who can you choose to be like the godmother to your child with having like a group of friends? Like, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a conflict. And I know like a situation like that.
Yeah.
So it's like that's a problem in itself.
I just think people, groups are not for me at all, and I would never do one again. I'd rather just have a bond with one person.
I mean, I never really had a group of like a variety of like a big group of friends. I've always had at least like 3 or like 3 friends.
Well, don't try more than that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really like a outgoing, like, I wouldn't say outgoing, but I'm not really like a social person, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just quiet. I stay to myself.
Girl.
Yes.
You don't look like that.
Yes, I stay to myself. I'm shy. I'm awkward. Like, I'm awkward. So that's the type of person I am. So yeah, I don't go looking for friends at all.
Well, that's good. You don't go looking.
And to me, energy says it all. Like, if I'm feeling a bad vibe from you, I'm a step back. Like, first impressions means a lot. So it's like, yeah.
You don't look shy at all.
Girl, I am. I'm telling you. Would you prefer a friend that's just like you, or would you want one that's like different?
I want somebody just like me.
Okay. Why?
Somebody just like me. Because I think it'll be much more easier. So we'll be able to, relate. Like, I play around a lot, and what I don't like is, serious people where they're always serious, cannot take a joke. I want somebody that's goofy just like me, and they'll understand, So that's one of my biggest things. Like, I play way too much. Like, that's my problem. But I'm fine with it. I would not change that. So I would rather somebody that's just like me, who can handle it. So.
Honestly, I wouldn't want somebody that's just like me, because I don't need somebody who's always gonna agree with me in situations, who's not gonna tell me, what's wrong, and you know what I mean. I need somebody who's it's different.
That's a different way to look at it, also. That you need somebody to push you.
Yeah, but me, sometimes I can be lazy. Sometimes I can be very. I don't motivate myself a lot. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Hey y'all, so we have a special guest, my boyfriend Devis. We're gonna see this from a guy's perspective, okay?
So how would you guys feel if you had 2 friends who didn't like each other, and you're always in the middle of that situation? How would you feel, or how would you act around that person?
I feel like the first attempt is like, try to sit down and have this conversation, like all 3 of us, me, the 2 people that don't like each other. That's like the easiest thing.
Wait, have a conversation about why you guys don't like each other?
Like, where did this come from? You know what I mean? Obviously, it started somewhere.
Right.
Like you said a joke or something. I don't know, but that's the first step. After that, you can tell like they're not vibing. It's not happening.
Right.
Then you just gotta you gotta be able to juggle. So it's like, oh, your friend is over here and your friend is over here. Y'all at the same function. Then spend some time with him, and then never talk about each other. So like if I'm talking to you, I'm never gonna talk about Rudmita.
Right.
You know.
Right.
If like even if you bring it up, like, man, guess what shit? I'm like, nah, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
That out.
Yeah, nope, I don't want to know. I'm just talking about everything except that. And that's pretty much it. You know. That's all you can do if they're not trying to work it out.
Yeah, I feel like I'll be the same way too. Like I'll just try to be mutual with both of them. Like I don't want to do that he say, she say stuff. Like whatever you gotta tell me is gonna stay with me. Whatever you gotta tell me is gonna be, you know, that's it. Mutual feelings.
Okay.
And how you feel about it?
Same. I mean, honestly, I got a face like where it's like if I don't like you, you gonna know. Like I'm just gonna be like, you know, like just a straight face. Like I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna even like try to you know communicate or try to you know. But I'm cordial. I'm not the type to just like, oh, I don't like you. Like we gonna fight or something like that. I'm not like that. I've never fought a day in my life.
That's good.
So yes, girl. So it's like, yeah, I can be cordial.
That's good. Because in some cases, I see where like, oh, even with strangers, I see this too. Like we can be friends and then something happens and then your friend don't like me because you don't like me.
Right.
I don't like that. It's like you don't know me. Why are you not taking out the time to get to know me? Why are you going based off of, you know,
jealousy?
Yeah. So
and honestly, I can say that you know how you guys said that you're not even going to try to talk about the person or try to, you know. I mean, there was a point in time where it's like I didn't even want to like hear their name or I didn't even want to like talk about them. But it's like now, I hear their names, I just be like, oh, okay. Now I can give examples, you know, like to my friends or whoever about them. Like I can say, oh, like this person complexion, like you know what I mean. Like before, I didn't even want to say anything about them. Like I didn't want to even like hear about their name. But I'm not gonna lie though, I've talked about them before to other people. Like I'm not gonna lie, I've talked about them to other people. I mentioned their name to other people.
I mean, we do that though as females. Like we just don't put everything in. Like if our friend is here, we want to know, you know, confide in them and tell them things. Like we're bound to do that.
That's also a good friend, but you gotta be careful.
Yeah, with who you discuss it to.
If you get in the middle and then they make up, they're gonna be mad at you because you picked a side. So now they're friends and you're gonna be the outcast.
And I've had that same situation happen. But okay, so the next question is, how would you feel if you guys were to tell me something? You guys are not cool. And you go and tell me something, and I go and tell him something. Tell him what you told me.
Oh, for sure. Right there, I know that is not a friend. Because I should be able to tell you what's going on with me or how I feel about a certain situation for you to go back and run and tell the other person. That's a no doubt.
That just shows that you're not, like, I can't tell you anything.
Can't trust you at all.
Yeah, I can't trust you at all.
That's the number one red flag right there. Like, you just know off the bat. And that's, like, messy, too.
Yeah, that is.
Super.
That is.
Why are you going behind someone else's back to make, like, just start something? And you're not even in the middle of the conversation.
Right.
You just want to see
trying to make yourself relevant.
Exactly.
That's true. Yep.
Okay.
Well, safe to say, you know, just don't have friends. Then you can avoid all that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't have friends, y'all. Be like me.
Or have just one good friend that you can actually like talk about these things with and know that, you know, like.
And I don't have that, so I don't know. I don't have that.
I'm the boyfriend.
Yeah,
boyfriend and friend.
Do you have a friend like that?
I got a small clique. There's three of my other boys. That's like my close. That's my boys who talk to about anything. But like within that clique, there's that one guy I really don't like. But it's like, you know what I mean? It's like that's my boy. Like we've been together like for a minute. Like you know what I mean? But
you guys relationship is not as.
Ooh, he about to get in
I
trouble.
had that same situation.
You're my least favorite. But like at the end of the day, though, I got his back. But it's just like I'll admit it. Like I don't like you as much as the other two.
Man, I'm telling you, I
he knows that.
I had that same situation. Like I was in a situation like that, and it's at the end of the day when they was like coming at me or trying to you know come at me, like I told her like I never really like you know
never liked them.
No, not like you, but I never really thought like we had a friendship if it wasn't outside of those two other girls. You know what I mean? So and she was like, if you feel like that, then how come you couldn't just tell me? I'm like, no, it's not that simple, you know, like. And the only time we actually hung out was with those two, you know, those two other people.
It was never y'all two alone.
Yeah, right? And even if it was always like awkward, you know. It wasn't like natural or, you know, genuine, you know what I mean? Well, for me, but apparently for her, she felt different, so I don't know.
Besties.
Right. So I don't know, so. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Do you guys have any other questions or anything you guys want to add?
I mean, I think I have been in a situation where it's like we're just friends by association.
Exactly.
So,
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
What's awkward though is when they don't know that.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
when
what
you-
I'm saying.
Yeah,
she
you let them
didn't
know.
think
She's
that.
like, oh my god, I thought
Right.
it was. I'm just like,
Right.
oh, like,
Right.
I thought it was mutual. You know what I mean? I thought you felt the awkwardness, but okay.
Right. Yep.
Hey yo, for real though. That is
I hope
not
my boys don't see this video. But shout out to my friends, my boy Reed,
Shout out to the real ones.
Lizzie Bly,
You feel me?
my white boy Ant, all that.
Bro, go.
Saying, shout out your friends. This is a video about friends. Shout out your friends.
Yeah.
Shout out to me.
Hey, yo.
Shout out to you too.
Man.
It's like, no.
Me and you.
Devins, go ahead, yo, for real.
But,
This
yep.
is a big shout out to it though.
Okay, guys, so if we don't have anything to add, this is the end of my video. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I know I haven't been really consistent with my videos these few couple of days, but this video will be going up. So make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. She does have a YouTube channel. I'll make sure to put the link in my description down below. So go ahead and check her out. She has good content. You won't miss. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. So thank you guys, and see you guys later.
Bye. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
Yes, don't forget to subscribe.